Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore, send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Where do you come from? What's your heritage? I was born in Washington State. I am, by all definitions, an American. But my family did not come from America. They immigrated from their homes, their lives, left everything they had behind in hopes that there was more opportunity in this world, and took a chance that made it possible for me to be standing where I am today. I come from a family of immigrants. You come from a family of immigrants. To be an American is to say proudly that you are also an immigrant. So then, let me ask you, why, if in a land built on the foundation of immigration, so widely uses the term to reject the idea? The arguments that have been made is that immigrants are taking American jobs, that America will be in financial danger. Some stories by the New York Times even expressing that the needless deaths that have occurred in Europe from the Syrian immigrants, and then comparing that to those coming to America. What the media fails to report on is that, while yes, there has been a display of terrorist attacks in Europe, the term immigrant is not the same as terrorist. There are, to this day, no organized group of people in South America, or Canada for that matter, that would be considered by the US government a so-called terrorist group. Terminology so loosely used to convey a majority of people that are only seeking solidarity is a tragedy in itself. But what might be even worse than that is the unknowing price that Americans might be paying. I'm talking about the wall. A xenophobic contradiction to what America stands for. The question lies in, how much will it cost? Researchers from HBO have found that it will cost $10 billion for the concrete panels, $6 billion for the steel, $1 billion to lay the foundation, and another $2 billion to construct the roads, to even deliver the materials to the construction site itself. An action so barbaric in its refuse, restricting and suffocating to even think about. The fact of the matter is, by putting so many restrictions on people coming into the US, we restrict ourselves from the goals we could accomplish. Immigration is not a recent issue either. During the late 1930s, a cargo ship arrived from Germany to America. It was soon discovered that the ship had been carrying over 900 Jewish stowaways that had been seeking asylum from the dictatorship that had been underway in Germany. America rejected these scared people back to the war zone which they had been spent weeks fleeing from. Juxtaposed to what's happening today in America, with hundreds of people fleeing their homes in Honduras, scared and only looking for safety and opportunity, that they turn to traveling in caravans instead of turning to smugglers, who have been reported to either transport them in hellish conditions or just leave these people wandering in the desert. According to research done by The Guardian, over 7,000 people have died crossing the border between 1998 and 2017. 7,000 needless deaths. These are people, families, dying of starvation, heat exhaustion, and even dehydration. A study done by the University of Oxford found that the term immigrant was used in combination with the word illegal more often than any other combination of the two. Nalini Krishkadkari ran a focus group where she asked people what word would come to mind when she said the word immigrant. Some people said refugee, others would say poor and desperate. But in the end, it came back to the word illegal. In this day and age, with an almost unlimited number of resources at our fingertips, we need to stay informed, stay knowledgeable, and most importantly, we need to know what the difference is between legal and illegal. I have a clip to play. It's about 19 seconds long. I don't know if that differs from my actual speech now. Or I'm talking about the time. Anyways, this clip exemplifies the lack of knowledge and education through even our own government. There are 43 million people that are considered immigrants, and not a single one came here legally. These people deserve more than to be quantified under such demeaning terminology. Immigration is something not to be feared. It is something to be embraced. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. As much as I'd like to claim credit for these beautifully orchestrated words, I did not. These are the words inscribed at the base of the Statue of Liberty. A reminder to all of us of where we came from, where we started. A nation built on immigration, by immigrants, for immigrants. Thank you.